Jenny says, afternoon, Bradley. Thanks again for all your work. You guys are the best out there. I'd plus one it, but I can't. I'm concerned about duplicate content. If I implement the IFTTT SEO Academy plan, is it safe? And do Web 2.0 and social sites like the content? Will my Web 2.0 and social sites get taken down if they see duplicate content? Great question, Jenny. No, because, again, like what Marco said earlier, which was a great answer, is what happens when content goes viral. People take a link and they share that link, and it goes through, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, hundreds of thousands of people share the same link. Is that duplicate content? No, it's not. And so there's no difference from what it is that we're doing. The important thing is that you must do would be to have the attribution link. You got to cite the source, right? And if as long as you're citing the source, it's not duplicate content, because it's your way of saying here's where the credit is deserved. This is just being republished from here. And it's the same thing, like I said, with press releases. If there were problems with the duplicate content issue, then press releases wouldn't be effective at all. They would be just a ticking time bomb, right? And when a press release gets picked up and republished by 350 different news or media sites, and they usually always link back, they're supposed to link back to the original press cable, the original place where it was published, and that's how you get away with not having duplicate content issues, right? To be honest, hold on, Marco. To be honest, what Google tells us that's okay to do, especially if we use what they call a canonical. However, we're unable to set canonicals inside Web 2.0s and social media sites, and in fact, in social media sites, it's not required because you're just usually sharing a link. But when you're republishing content, like copying and pasting content would be one way to do it, you can actually use a canonical or what's called a cross-domain canonical, to point to the original source. But since we can't do that on Web 2s, the next best thing is to set an attribution link and saying the post was originally published over here. Okay, go ahead, Marco. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what I always tell people is think back when you were, for those of us who went to college, hopefully it's most of you, but we had either Rhetoric 101 or English 101, and we were taught how to properly cite sources when we were writing a paper.
Yep.
Same thing, except you're doing it online rather than on a paper that you're going to hand in so that you don't get slapped down by your teacher because you copied it from somewhere.
Now you're just trying not to get slapped down by Google.
There you go.
So, but that's a good question. It's just like I said, guys, it's not duplicate content when you're citing the source. You're just republishing, and you're giving credit to where the credit is due. Okay?